very, very special word that is the most encompassing, the most helpful word on the planet. And it's called, the word is rancouring. If you've never heard the word rancouring before, it's actually almost like a light bulb moment. The day this was said to me by my best friend, I was told to find a moment of inner peace within a situation that was incredibly emotionally draining. And I was told that when I'm rancouring, I'm actually encouraging the situation to grow bigger and harder. So have a think about this. Where in your life are you rancouring? And if you've never ever heard this concept before, it's just enlightening to learn that there are so many different ways in which we put our thoughts together that create something turbulent. And we are not expecting it, but we're wanting the best, and we're hoping to achieve something really, really nice. But when we're rancouring, we're not practicing unconditional love. We're practicing the opposite of boundaries, conditions, pressure, trying to hurry things. We're trying to move into a space that's rightfully not ours. We're not leaving room for freedom of thought, for free will to flow. So when you're learning the concept of not rancouring, you're actually creating in your body a new presence, a new space of unconditional love. I work with people every day who are learning this process, and it's a beautiful empowerment to be passing on to people because it helps you to learn how to love yourself. If you're rancouring with somebody else, you're actually projecting that energy towards you, and that's not healing your body. That's creating harm and sometimes ailments in the body that are not comfortable. So rancouring is a word that is so encapsulating for anything that we need to learn in a lesson or a learning. We're not receiving payback. We're only receiving gifts. We are not receiving revenge. We're receiving enlightenment from above. You will be more empowered. You'll raise your vibration. You'll increase the amplitude of your momentum when you understand what rancouring can create. When you remove rancouring out of your life, you're removing negativity, you're removing your baseline results, you're removing any low-level momentum, and you're getting rid of guff, smog, yuck. It's just clearing. So when you're actually releasing negativity and rancouring from your life, there is only one solution, and it's unconditional love. Unconditional love is removing all conditions that we place upon a situation or on people that we love or we are in connection with. So to live a life of freedom, total patience and peace is to come from a place of complete and utter clean space. Rancouring is a word that takes place within the mind, and it is created through patterns and life experience and behaviors. To cut it down short, if we are aware of that on a very, very different level, it becomes almost like this little instinctive default reminder that we give to ourselves. And when you catch yourself out rancouring, you don't want to continue. You don't want to be that person because it only has a negative rebound effect on you. And if it has a negative rebound effect on you, chances are 110% it's going to emulate out. So when you're aware of what that is, where any of that negativity or lower grade energy is coming from inside of you, you can learn how to live a life of complete and utter peace and freedom, and things just dissolve away and they don't become your experience anymore. And that is what is called enlightenment and freedom. And to be going through your day with more of those moments is just lovely, and you don't feel tired, you feel fresh. You don't feel drawn down by other people's energy because you're not attracting it, but also you're releasing it. And other people will feel you. They will feel your energy and like it, and often love being around you. So when you are practicing releasing any negativity in the form of rancouring, your life gets better. and people start to see you as something that you haven't been before. And you start to lighten the load, you start to create space, you start to feel happy, and believe it or not, you start to feel younger. So when you feel that you are at all within a dense, unhappy place, or you're not really sure how to do this, it's a case of learning when you're doing it and what to look for. If you're interested in finding out how you're rancoring, it's just a case of making a phone call to me and saying, Jane, can you give me a hand? I love working in the psychic industry. I'm a psychic medium and I'm a Reiki healer. I'm also a woman who deals with neuro-linguistic repatterning. So I can pick up somebody's thought patterns in an instant and see where it's coming from, and also whether or not it's culminating with past life energy mixed in there too. And whether you're a believer in reincarnation or past life, it doesn't matter. We're all energy. I'm extremely respectful of people's walk in life. However, when you're working with the mind, you're working with people's internal switches and just habitual behavior. So rancoring needs to go. It's just like putting the dirty rubbish out, but it's a part of us that we're not aware of. It's interesting. I've improved everything to do with my life in terms of removing this aspect of my thinking, and it's created a lot of happiness, and I do have a lot more peace in my life, and it's been a very happy journey from that point on. If you'd like to know how that's done, you can give me a ring. If you would like to shoot through an email or a text or have an appointment via Zoom, please let me know. And you too can be very, very happy from within. See you soon.